Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Say Hi to God today. Um, so first of all, if you're not following us on Instagram, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, if you're not sharing our posts, you're not commenting, please do that right now. Start following. In fact, just pause the video, go and follow us on YouTube, subscribe to our channel, follow us on Instagram, and so you can be getting the updates as they hot. We have a few things we're working on, and we'll be announcing them very soon. So please stay tuned. So that's the first thing. Today I wanted to talk about something I found a bit funny and something that I've observed about ladies. I don't know if it applies to guys. So please, if you're a guy and you're here and you have experienced the same thing, please just put your comments in the section below. So, have you ever experienced this thing where you have a friend who you're close to and then they get married, then all of a sudden you are not friends again? Have you ever experienced that thing? I really want to actually understand why it is. I really want to understand what exactly happens, because sometimes there's not a physical or visible visible not visible visible thing that you can pinpoint and say this is why this person stopped talking to me. I've experienced it personally. I have a couple of friends who have gotten married, and after they got married, it was just kind of like we drifted apart, and I was wondering why this is. And in fact, it took me a very long time. I struggled a lot, and I really struggled a lot. Like, am I a bad person, or do you think I'm going to steal your husband, or do you think that I'm bad for your environment or for your kids, or it would just keep you asking yourself plenty questions and guessing so many things. So I'm just here to actually really ask you guys. So, but in all of my thinking and in all of my assessing of the situation, what I have come to understand is, I think personally, I think that what happens is not necessarily that you and that person are no longer close. Your ideologies start to change, and your focus is definitely more on your family, right? Which is the right thing to do, which is the correct thing to do. But I think I'm more so, I want to encourage somebody to not be that person. Don't be that person. And even as single people, I think it's also in our minds. It's in the mind of the single people that when someone gets married, they kind of just leave you behind and all that. And it's really, really actually not the situation. It's just that priorities change. So, okay, girls' night out, hang out, all of those things may not be as easy as they used to be. But the married people also need to keep it in mind that you need to be intentional about actually trying to reach out to your friends. You need to be intentional about actually making time for your friends, because if not, you'll gradually see that you start to drift apart. Now, there are so many things I won't say. Like, there's so many things that are jumbled in my head. But what the thing I was trying to push was, I also learned, and I also have started to understand that in the journey of life, there are friends that will be with you for certain situations, and those people are so important and so key for who you are, or shaping who you are going to be. And then there are those friends that are lifelong, lifetime, whatever. They are always there, and there's no season for them. They are always there. But you need to be able to discern which friends are for which season, because also what would happen is that when you come out from a particular season of your life and you still hold on to the people who are in your previous season, it may be very, very difficult for you to continue on your journey with those people holding you back and trying to put you back in that place where you used to be, or in that season of your life. So it's a very topical issue. It's a very it's something that a lot of people are struggling with, or a lot of people have experienced and maybe know how to deal with, maybe don't know how to deal with. Please help us, advise us, so that we know how to deal with some of these things. But what I find is that you need to be conscious of the season of your life, and don't hold on too strongly, and at the same time don't let go too easily. So there has to be some kind of balance, because there are people that are valuable in your life and you will need them for where you are going to, and then there are people who have been useful for a particular time in your life, but moving forward may not be as beneficial to you in what's it called, in every relationship. There must be value. What value are you giving, and what value is the person bringing? So once you stop seeing that value, you need to know that it's also time to kind of like reevaluate your priorities, so reevaluate your priorities. Then also there was something else I was going to talk about. Oh geez, I forgot already. Okay, if I remember, I'll put them in the comments. I didn't want the video to be very long. It was more, let's hear you guys' thoughts. So the question really is, how do you manage your relationships with your single friends as a married person, and how do you manage your relationships with your married friends as a single person? So I wanted to just get some of your comments in the comment section below. Feel free to DM me, let's have a chat about it, let's just gist about it. It's more like a gist thing. The only thing I know is that biblically the idea of friendship is that iron sharpens iron. So if your iron is not sharpening your iron, your friend's iron is not, you're not sharpening each other. You understand the English? If you're not sharpening each other, then you need to reevaluate. You need to reevaluate your stance. You need to reevaluate, is this person helping you grow, or is this person just bringing you down? Some of those things. So yes, have an amazing day. Enjoy the rest of your day, and don't forget to say hi to God today. When I'm ready, I don't think I'm ready yet. When I'm ready, I'll share with you guys what has been cooking, and then we can know the next steps from there. Okay, have an amazing day. Bye bye.